Creating a Google site is really simple. I thought I would just intro the basics, and then from there I think it's kind of a lot of trial and error depending on what you like visually or what you need it for your classroom in terms of specific needs. So the first thing you want to do is log into Google, and then mine shows up here underneath this grid of squares under sites. So if you click sites, it will take you to this window, and then you just go to create. I find that it's easier just to start with a blank template because the gallery, I find that I often am deleting pages that they've created, or it doesn't serve my purpose. And so if I just start from scratch, then I make it exactly what I want it to be instead of working off of what somebody else has created for their own personal needs. So you select blank template, and then you give your site a name depending on what you need. So for me, I'm thinking forward for next year for my classroom, so it's going to be something like Linkman English. Then I create. So then it brings you to this relatively blank page, and typically what I do is I start with the New Pages tab. So what you can do here is you can create a new page. There's a bunch of templates to use: web page, announcements, file cabinet, list, start page. I typically always use a web page, and I like web pages because you can add files at the bottom of them, so it's easy to put any text that you want. And then if you ever need to upload a file, there's that option at the bottom of the page. If you wanted a page just for files, that would be where like the file cabinet would come into play. But if you wanted to learn what all these pages are like, you would just click learn more. So I would name my page, maybe one page I want is contact information. I want it to come underneath the home level, so I'm going to change the location so it lines up over here where I want it to, but I could choose a different location depending on what subpage it is or whatnot. So I'm going to create a page. So then from there, what you can do is you can edit this page however you need to. So you can change the layout. So if I wanted it to be 2 columns, I can insert an image. So maybe I want to put my school picture. So I could take and I could put a picture here. I can type here, so I could put any information that I want. And then if I wanted to down here, I could add files. So I'll spare you all the typing, but you can edit as needed. So what I could do is I could go back, and this will take me to edit page where I can edit, I can save. So any pages I wanted to add, I would go to new pages and add. I can edit any page I want by clicking on it and editing. And then there's lots more options here. So I can change the template, I can change the layout. That's where like the colors you could change. I could, for instance, oh no, that's not it. If I didn't want this picture, for instance, I could change it, or I could simply take it away. So you have all of these options present for you here, but it's really as simple as adding pages and editing pages. I found as needed. And then you go to share, and then what you need to make sure you do is make sure that anybody who has the link can access. So that would be something that you need to change. So I went to the share option, and then who has access, I changed that to anyone who has the link. So as long as you post that link somewhere or send it out in a postcard, anyone who has it available to them could access your homepage. And I think those are really the great basics that I found in setting up a website. It's pretty simple.